doing? Yeah, we're good, we're happy, enjoying life. Yeah, I'm enjoying life, I love life. I think life is just, no, I don't want to go there actually. I want to delete, delete, backspace, run away, get out of there. I want to go in a different direction tonight. I want to talk about vehicles. I want to talk about big ass vehicles. I want to talk about riding in the ass of a big ass vehicle. And by ass I mean in the rear. So you know when you're in the trunk of a car, someone's like stuffed you in there, and you're like, this is so bad. Yeah, well, that's just, I'm telling you how to get out of that situation, because there's many ways you can do it. The first way is by opening the back with extreme force, and that can be trained. I think people go to the gym and they should be training in boots of cars to open them with their arms, because there's a big threat in London town nowadays of being taken in the boots of cars. I'm going to finger on the pulse, and I know this is what's going to happen. There's a manual what since the Emmanuel knows about this. Emmanuel told me about this. Emmanuel, I'm just saying to people about how to get out of boots of cars. Yeah, but it's fine, I'll carry on. Yeah, so you can get out of it. That's one way using boots of strength. Or you can use like high tech, like ability or knowledge. So any tech bros in there, any tech gals, guys? Yes. So Arjun, you obviously know about this. You know, you just hack into it with your like. Yeah, I mean that one's a bit like maybe you don't know about that. That was a quite high level. You have to develop your character a lot to do that. You need a lot of XP. You need to do a lot of side quests to get the knowledge to do with your mind. You know, that sort of thing. You have to go to like a village in Denmark, and you have to find a magic fairy and the magic fairy princess, and she grants you 3 wishes, and then when you're first, in fact, all 3 of your wishes should be get me out of a boot of the car if I ever get into one. And then you have to make sure that you reiterate during every wish that you need the technical knowledge to be imparted into your brain, planted in, so that you can just like, you just use the brain power, use the power of the brain to get out. You know, the metaphysical awareness of the... And yeah, that's just one of many things that I know about. I'm a lot of knowledge, guys, on the way to the point. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you get out of your car. And then what if you're trapped in the back seat of the car? Because often that happens, you know. I've read about this online, people get trapped in back seats of cars. And, you know, the way to get out of that is by talking. You need to know how to talk to people in the right way. You have to know the right words to say in the right order. Like, for example, a good example of this is when I was in Iraq, and I was taken by the jihadi forces when I was serving in 04, you know. And it was a tough time. I was separated from my troop, my boys. My boys are gone. No, it's all good. And I did a lot of therapy to work through the issues, but yeah. And then I basically said, look, please let me out. I will do whatever you want, and you know, we'll just I won't do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want. Anything, literally anything. And it's a shame they didn't speak English, because they would have had a great night. I would have made sure. I would have had a great night. I would have turned it around. I would have turned the whole situation around. And they would have thought they were in for a great night, but really I would have just done this whole routine of dance and mental manipulation. And this will be like a worm in their brain that they can't get rid of. And I'll just really get straight in there, and I'll delete all the information, and I'll take over their bodies, and then I'll infiltrate the upper levels of the jihadi forces, although I did do that. That is what happened. That's a little known fact about me, actually. That is actually how we won the war in Iraq. Yes. And yes, we did win it. I mean, I'm going out of the paper. Like, 2 people been done, like, what on earth is the one I'll forget that. Oh yeah, let's go back into the bit. And so yeah, I won the World Miracle. We did definitely win it, and it was very important that my services were given to people of you guys. So you're welcome, you're welcome for that. So yeah, I was inside the reign of the top military leaders, and yeah, okay, I had a bit of a mishap with 9/11, but you know, you have to make your eggs, they say. And yeah, it wasn't the easiest decision ever to do 9/11, but I thought, you know, it's for the greater good. Just we need the oil. I was big into Bush, big Bush fan. Any Bush fans in the house? Yeah, we like Bush. Bush is great, you know, and Bush is just an underrated guy. You know? He knew how to play golf. He should have used that more in his presidency, I think. He should have been you know, firing these shots left and right just into his enemy's faces. I mean, that's just that's something that a lot of presidents are missing. They play golf, like Trump plays golf, but can he hit his like Biden or Kamala in the face? Like, well, no. So he should be doing that. So that's an easy way to presidency. Just hit the ball. So you can do that with anyone, really. Okay, Mari, come correct